a special good morning to all of our students, our staff, and our special guests here today. Thank you for taking time out of your morning, parents and families, guardians, and joining us here at Jefferson to celebrate our students. For the month of October, which I cannot believe is quickly coming to an end, I cannot believe we're already done with 2 months of school this year. But for the month of October, here at Jefferson, we've been spending a lot of time talking about teamwork. Teamwork is our PBIS trait for the month. So I'm just going to take a couple minutes and talk to you about teamwork, and we're going to also watch a video. On teams such as football or cheerleading, it's important that you work together and get along with other players or members. This is called teamwork. Teamwork involves working together with other people to achieve a goal. If you've ever seen the television show Paw Patrol, then you've seen teamwork in action. There's a 10-year-old boy named Ryder and his puppies, Rubble, Sky, Chase, Zuma, Rocky, and Marshall, and they all use teamwork to help the people in their community. Kindergarten, my friends. Thank you. The pups share, cooperate, trust one another, and they follow Ryder's directions as a team. These characters use teamwork. Superheroes also use teamwork all the time. Like in the Avengers heroes, like Thor and Iron Man, they work together and they save the world from super villains. Sometimes it's hard, but they bring their talents together and they achieve their goal. So now let's talk about here at Jefferson. We use our teamwork to be successful learners. We share ideas about math, and we complete our problems together. We ask each other for help when putting together a puzzle or cleaning up at the end of art class. And when I'm in your classrooms, I see you use teamwork to find a great piece of evidence and write with your eraser's writing. In the hallways, I see classes working together to follow the rules and earn PBIS paw tokens. Teamwork is a skill that students use in school, family members use in their homes, and adults use at work. Teamwork makes the dream work, or so I've heard. So let's just take a minute and watch a little video about teamwork.
Teamwork spots. They have lots of teamwork thoughts. Working together lets you collaborate. Helping one another can be really great. It's hard to be a team of just one. Invite a friend and have some fun. Work together while you learn and play. Work together while you put things away. Divvy out the work. Everyone do their part. Encourage each other with a kind heart. Teamwork spots. They have lots of teamwork thoughts. Working together lets you collaborate. Helping one another can be really great. Share your thoughts. What's your view? Brainstorm together something new. You might not always agree, and that's okay. Try using teamwork to lead the way. Meet in the middle and form a plan. Listen to others, offer a hand. Teamwork spots. They have lots of teamwork thoughts. Working together lets you collaborate. Helping one another can be really great.
I really like a word. Yeah. It was a nice song. I really like one of the words that I heard in that song a few times. They kept talking about collaborating or collaboration. And that's a very important word, very similar to teamwork when you work together. So right now, it is time to find out who our students of the month are for the month of October when it comes to teamwork. So we will begin by calling up our first grade classrooms. If first grade could please come up.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ms. Seabiel, and our class shows Alexander Kemp. Alexander is our student of the month. He is patient and kind, helping others in a bind. Always there for a friend in need and showing others how to take the lead. Showing teamwork in every way, using the skill each day. Whether it's in math or art, he always does his part. So let's give Alexander a cheer because he's around us.
Good morning, I'm Miss Strive, and our student of the month is Isabella Hopkinson. I chose Isabella as our student of the month because she's a great role model for the rest of the class. She displays all the characteristics of a student that has great teamwork skills. She effectively communicates her thoughts when working with others. She's a great active listener. She makes eye contact with her peers and me while having conversations. Isabella always takes responsibility for her actions. She makes the right choices in all areas of the building, and she completes all of her classwork in a timely manner. Her stellar teamwork skills make it easy for her to quickly resolve any conflicts that happen between her and other students throughout the day. Congratulations, Isabella. Keep up the great work.
Good morning, I'm Ms. Giuliano, and my student of the month is Jocelyn Blunt. Jocelyn's our student of the month for October, because when I think about teamwork, Jocelyn comes to mind. She works so great with every student in our class. She encourages them to try their best and kindly pushes them to complete their work. You can often hear her cheering on her friends or her teacher during group work. Jocelyn is reliable and works to help her class to reach their goals. Jocelyn is a fantastic first grader. Congratulations.
Hi, good morning. My name is Christina. I'm reading on behalf of Ms. McLean Turner. Our class chose Cyrus Antelek. Cyrus is a cooperative and respectful student who continuously demonstrates kindness and willingness to help others. He actively participates in class and is a wonderful helper and often goes out of his way to support and encourage friends. Cyrus's positive attitude and dedication to helping others makes him an asset to our classroom. Come on, Cyrus.
All right, moving on to second grade.
I'm Mrs. Belmont, and our student of the month is Yaira Roman Perez. Yaira, you're able to communicate your ideas very well when working in your group. I can count on you to help out or take the lead when you are in your group. You accept responsibility for your work. You have the ability to keep your group on track and get the task done. When you are talking to someone or when you are listening, you are always make eye contact with them. You are a fantastic problem solver, always thinking outside of the box. We are very happy to have you in class this year. Keep up the good work.
Good morning. I'm Miss Kayleys, and our grade 2 student of the month is Shiny Moon. Shiny well demonstrates the life skill of teamwork as she works well as a helper and a partner, is a good team member and leader in our classroom, working hard to help our team to achieve its goals. Shiny is a joy and pleasure to work with in the classroom and is an inspiration to our school community. Congratulations, Shiny.
Thank you, second grade. Moving on now to third grade.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Brown. I'd like to introduce you all to our student of the month,
Miss Kaylee Tennant. This month's character trait of teamwork uses the words of partner, reliable, cooperative, collaborative, and dedicated, all of which describe Kaylee to a T. When we work with partners or break into small groups in class, Kaylee can be heard being an active team member and working hard to help encourage her classmates. Congratulations, Kaylee.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Mees. Our class student of the month is Rocco Pullen, who knows. Rocco is a hardworking student who's a fantastic team player. Rocco is always quick to lend a hand to classmates in need, whether it is working on schoolwork, helping keep our classroom organized, or making classmates feel included. I can always count on Rocco to set a good example and go out of his way to help and include others before he's even asked. Rocco always welcomes any classmate into his work group and then does his best to make sure all of his classmates are just as successful as he is. Congratulations, Rocco.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Miss Griffin, and our student of the month is S. Sarah Fay. I chose her because she is a team player, she's an active listener, she follows directions and cooperates with her teachers and her classmates. She's always kind to everyone. She completes her work and tries her best in class, and I have to say she has the most beautiful smile. Every time she smiles at me, it makes me so happy. Thank you for being such a terrific student and person, SFA. Great job.
Hello, my name is Mr. Edick, and our class chose LaQuay Lawrence as our student of the month. LaQuay has shown the ability to take responsibility for any of his actions in the classroom, which is one of the teamwork. He's improved in his schoolwork. He'll always talk with his peers about any type of conflicts that arise. And he's worked well with peers in groups and activities. We're very proud of you, LaQuay. Great job, buddy.
Congratulations, third grade. All right, we do have some 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, some intermediate awards to give out during this time. So I'm going to have Mr. Dion come up, and I'm going to actually be presenting for Mrs. Dion. So Mrs. Dion's class, nominated Angelo Smith for teamwork for the month of October. Angelo, come on up. Mrs. Dion writes, Angelo portrays the following trait of teamwork by always helping a friend in need. Without hesitation, he is always willing to help his peers. He is kind, friendly, and helpful. Angelo always shares with peers and encourages others to do well. Great work, Angelo. We are so proud of you. I can also add, the other day I was in class and I was watching Angelo work with a partner to do some math, and when they were finished, Angelo was so kind to his teammate. He turned to the teammate and congratulated them for working so hard and doing such a great job. So Angelo, way to go. You have a great, great personality.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. All right, my student of the month is Antonio Howard. Antonio is a great team player. He always helps out his peers during specials and daily academics. He also does well at keeping his area clean in the classroom and at cafeteria time. Antonio is very deserving of this award, and I'm very proud of his accomplishments. Congratulations, Antonio.
Congratulations. All right, Now we are moving on to our kindergarten homerooms. If kindergarten teachers could please come up.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Bonfidisi and our student of the month is Tyson Thomas. Come on up, Tyson. And this is what I wrote about him. I'd like to formally introduce Tyson Thomas. He is really good at working together, I promise. Team building, sharing supplies, waiting his turn. Tyson cheers others on and shows concern. His hard work and dedication achieve a goal. This enthusiasm, selflessness, come from his soul. Congratulations, Tyson.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Corellis, and our student of the month is Denari Thomas. Denari is absent today, but I'd still like to read what I wrote about her. Denari demonstrates teamwork in class daily. She always helps her friends who need it. Denari is a very good listener when I'm talking or when her classmates are talking, and she receives constructive feedback in a positive way and always with a smile. I am so very proud of her. Keep up the great work, Denari.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Brown. My student of the month is Victoria Marlenga. Unfortunately, Victoria is also not here today, but I'd like to read what I wrote. I chose Victoria for so many reasons. She comes in every morning with a big smile on her face. Victoria is a very smart, kind, caring, and friendly young lady. She works well with her classmates and always tries to include them in whatever we are working on. Victoria encourages her friends that are feeling like they can't do something and tells them, just try it. You can do it. She's a great friend to everyone and is a pleasure to have in class.
Congratulations to our kindergarten students. All right, so we do have some special area awards that I would like to pass out. So each of our special areas teachers are able to choose a classroom that demonstrated the character trait for the month. So this month, our art class of the month for teamwork is presented to Mrs. Bonfardisi's class. Our music class of the month for teamwork is presented to Mrs. McLean Turner's class. Very exciting. Our library class of the month for teamwork is presented to Mrs. Corellis' class. I know Mrs. And the PE class of the month for teamwork is presented to Mrs. Kaylee's class. Congratulations to our 4 classes in the areas for the specials. You guys can be seated. All right, now is the time to turn it over to our teachers and kind of look at them. They should have brought with them their PBIS classroom tokens If they didn't bring them, hopefully they know how many they have. So this was something that we started this year in passing out, and I usually have some in my bag, but I gave my last one out yesterday. We have PBIS classroom tokens. So anyone in the building, if they see a class, a whole class, really demonstrating the perfect trait of teamwork and following school rules, whether it's in the hallway, whether it's during a special, whether it's at lunch. That's a perfect one, at lunch. Thank you very much, Frank. Then anybody in the building, whether it's a security guard, whether it's a lunch monitor, whether it's another teacher, can turn to that class and say, wow, you have earned a PBIS classroom token. The teachers collect them all month, and then at our ceremony each month, we determine which classes have the most, and those classes get a special prize from me, including their teacher. So right now I'm going to ask our teachers to please stand up, our teachers only. Yep. All right. I'm going to ask the teachers to please remain standing if their class received at least one classroom token this month. Remain standing if your class had at least 2. Let's jump to 4. Stay standing if your class got at least 4 this month. Ooh. Let's go to 6. Stay standing if your class received at least 6 this month. 8. Oh, we still got 5 teachers up. 9 classroom tokens. 10. 11. 12 classroom tokens. 13 classroom tokens. 14 classroom tokens. 15. I think we have 1 class left standing. Miss Seafield, how many? 23 classroom tokens. Congratulations, Mrs. Seafield's class. Wow. All right, I am writing down Mrs. Seafield's name, and I will be reaching out to Miss Seafield and her class to arrange a special prize this month. Congratulations for doing a great job in all the areas in our building. You guys definitely deserve that. I know yesterday I came around the corner, it was completely quiet. I was just walking down the hallway, came around a corner, did not expect anybody to be around the corner because it was so quiet. And when I turned the corner, her whole class plus half another of a class was standing there. I didn't even know it. They were so quiet in the hallway waiting patiently for each other to use the restroom. So I saw with my own eyes this month. I think, actually, I gave you the last one that I had in my bag yesterday. So congratulations again to Miss Seafield's class. All right, before we start talking about next month's trait, I do need to acknowledge that we celebrated PARP this month, and we had a lot of our students participate in our Parents' Reading Partners, reading at home and bringing in their slips each day. We do have a class that is present here in the room today that had 70% of their students participate in the PARP program. We do have, if you've noticed, going to lunch or breakfast each day right outside at the cafeteria. We had the little PARP fish on the bulletin board. You guys saw those. But we do have a winning class amongst us right now, and what they will be able to do is they will be able to, we're going to bring over our prize wheel, have one member from the class come up and spin our prize wheel for a special prize this month. So we'll bring this over. Amelia, you want to drag it on over? Give it a spin. Make sure it's in working condition. Does it work? Oh, it works. Look at that. That works. All right. So our Hooked on Books 2024 PARP classroom with the highest participation rate of 70% goes to Mrs. Kaylee's class. All right, so you get to, and we're just going to hold on to this so we're not going to work. Okay. You get to spin the wheel and see what your class gets. Oh, give it a better spin than that. Come on, give it a go spin. All right. Ice cream! Woo! All right. I will be making special arrangements with you, Mrs. Kayleys, to arrange for a little ice cream party for your class. All right. Now, moving on, let's talk a little bit about November. We're quickly moving into that month, starting on Friday. We will be looking at the character trait of bravery. Another word for bravery is being courageous, okay? And doing that right thing even when it's difficult. So I want you to start thinking about ways that you can show that you're brave by doing things that aren't always easy, whether it's making the right choice or being a leader or trying something new. And do those things in November. And then in a month from now, we'll be right back here in this auditorium celebrating our Students of the Month for bravery. I want to thank our guests for coming again, parents, guardians, family members. Thank you for taking time out this morning to join us here at Jefferson. I know that you have a lot of important things going on, and for you to take that time and celebrate your children and the rest of our students here, it means a lot. So thank you very much. We're going to round out our assembly with our Jefferson chant. I don't know if you guys remember practicing it last month. It was our first time we did it. We're going to try that again today. So I'll have you, we'll kind of review it really quick, and then we'll have it up on our board here behind us on our display. But if you remember, I'm going to ask, who are we? And you're going to yell back, we're Jefferson Raiders. I'm going to ask, what are we? And we're going to say respectful. We're going to say responsible. We're going to say safe. And then again, I'll ask you, who are we? And you're going to yell back at me, Jefferson Raiders. All right. So the first thing you're going to say is Jefferson Raiders. Who are we? What are we? What are we? What are we? Who are we? Nice job, students. All right, good morning, Jefferson Elementary. Hi, guys. I'm excited to be here with you this morning. Welcome, welcome to our second Student of the Month ceremony for this school year. We obviously did September's, and now we're quickly wrapping up October. I can't believe that Friday is going to be the beginning of November. I can't believe we're already 2 months done with school, but I am excited to be here, so that's the one bright side of it. I want to thank our guests this morning for taking time out of your busy mornings to join us here and celebrate your children along with the rest of our Jefferson students. We're glad to have you here and lucky you could make it. So this month was teamwork. That was our Student of the Month trait. So just want to take a couple minutes and talk about that, and then watch a video that we've prepared that does highlight that characteristic. As teamwork, you guys all know, another word for teamwork is collaboration. You can see teams collaborating and working together, football, cheerleading. Those players work together for an end goal, whether it's to win a game or a tournament or some kind of competition. I talked a little bit to the younger kids about Paw Patrol. If you've ever seen that show, there's a lot of teamwork going there. But in terms of you guys being a little bit older, you probably see that with superheroes. So if you're familiar with any of the superheroes, they use teamwork all the time. You've got the Avengers, like Thor or Iron Man. Saw a few of you dressed up that way last night for our trunk or treat. But they work together to save the world from supervillains. That's hard. But they join forces, you've heard that expression before, and use their talents to achieve those goals. But more importantly, here at Jefferson, we use teamwork all the time. I see it every single day, whether it's you and another classmate, whether it's a small group of students, whether it's a whole class, or whether it's the teachers working together. Students share ideas about math. They complete their problem sets together. They ask each other for help doing a puzzle or cleaning up at the end of art class. I see you in your classrooms find a great piece of text evidence when you're working together to do erasers, piece of writing. Or in the hallways, our new way of doing working as a team, as a class to receive or earn our PBIS classroom paw tokens, those ones that you would earn as a whole class. So I've seen you follow the rules and earn those. Regardless, teamwork is a skill that students use in school, families use in their homes, and adults use at work. And I'm sure you all know the saying, teamwork makes what? The dream work. You got it. Teamwork does make the dream work. So we do have a small video prepared for you. We'll watch that and then we'll get into the presentation of our awards.
With the pride of the Buckeye.
Rowing is a lung buster and a leg burner. I can tell you that the easier it looks, the better the team.
I think it's all kind of like smoke and mirrors. There's so much going on inside of the boat, but from a spectator or from a coach's standpoint far away, you're looking for rhythm and smoothness and the aesthetic of rowing.
The efficiency and the smoothness of rowing, you see, it comes from volume of work, from miles and miles of rowing, hours and thousands of kilometers on the water.
That's what they try to do every day, is just practice the same motion over and over again, and they can maintain that stroke cycle consistently with good rhythm for 240 strokes.
They have to be crafty in the way that they apply pressure, so they have to work together to create good rhythm and move the boat together.
If you can time everything well together and have that perfect boat feel and have a real strong unity, the boat is going to go a lot faster than if you're 8 individuals working and pulling against each other.
And the better they look, the better they're applying that energy. But the reason you see them all collapse when they cross the finish line is because that is how challenging rowing is.
But in the end, it's just, there is no individual performance. It is one boat, one team, one dream.
Interesting way to look at teamwork. We had 2 distinct examples in that video. We've got the marching band, which was pretty impressive. Not only are they playing a piece of music together, right, on that huge field, but they're also creating this amazing visual of Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. So that was pretty cool. And then the second one, if you're not familiar with rowing in that sense of how a team would work in that boat, they all have to be perfectly in sync, perfectly rowing together, because if one person is just a little off, then the rower's gonna kind of wobble a little bit or slow itself down and kind of get some traction from the water and not be able to go as fast. So 2 really interesting examples of using teamwork, not really to solve a problem, but instead to achieve a bigger goal. So thank you to Mrs. Harris for finding those videos. Those were fantastic. All right. So the important part, I know you're all eager to find out. Let's find out who our students of the month are for teamwork, who our classrooms for the specials are, and then also who our classes are that have the most PBIS paw tokens for the month. So let's start with our 4th grade teachers. If you guys can come on up.
Good morning, boys and girls. This month, our class recognizes Josh Sereno Diaz as our student of the month. We recognize Josh for his outstanding teamwork skills. Josh consistently demonstrates the ability to collaborate effectively with his peers. He's always supportive and inclusive with his classmates. Josh always has a positive attitude and willingness to help others. He truly embodies the true spirit of teamwork. Keep it up, Josh.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and students. Our class has chosen Owen De Palma as student of the month. His classmates wrote that he is encouraging and kind. They also wrote when working in a group, he listens to the ideas of his teammates and doesn't interrupt. Even when he's excited about his idea, he waits to talk and doesn't interrupt. Owen's desire to always work hard in class is inspiring. His consistent, polite nature tends to make anyone he is talking to feel a warm welcome. He keeps other students on track with his enthusiasm and involvement in the classroom, and his genuine character is loved and appreciated by both teachers and students. Congratulations, Owen.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am proud to announce Peyton Henry as our October Senior of the Month. Peyton's outstanding teamwork and dedication in helping our new ELL student are truly commendable. Peyton has formed a special bond with Hagar and makes her feel welcome by including her and always asking her to join her group. It is so sweet and special to watch her kindness. Besides her outstanding teamwork and friendship, Peyton works hard in class and is a role model here at Jefferson. We are so proud of you. Keep it up.
Congratulations, 4th grade. Well done. All right, moving on to our 5th grade team.
Good morning, everyone. So we have Julian Moda as our student of the month. I'm so excited that Julian was chosen by many of his classmates because he continues to demonstrate the qualities of a wonderful teammate. Julian is a great listener who is conscious of other students' needs and offers to always help with a smile. His classmates said that he's a good friend who is kind and respectful to everyone. He also takes the initiative to help anyone who might be struggling in class. One student had a lot to say about Julian. This person said, "I chose Julian because he is very smart and hardworking. I always want to be paired up with him. He's a great person overall and to work with. When I work with him, I had a great time listening to his thoughts, and they were some great ones too. One time in 4th grade, when I went to another class, Julian presented his project, and I loved it. I really think he can grow up to be somebody famous." In closing, Julian is highly respected and well-liked by his peers and teachers for the big heart that he has and for willingness to help others. So congratulations.
Good morning. For this month's PBIS theme of teamwork, our class overwhelmingly chose Valentina Kajan. Valentina was chosen by the majority of our class, and here's what they had to say about her. She has been described as being incredibly helpful to everyone,
always having a positive attitude and outlook on everything. She is extremely focused and persistent. Valentina does not get upset or frustrated when things don't go as planned. Instead, she works with her group or team to find a different method to reach the intended goal. No matter what is happening, Valentina is always upbeat and friendly. She is willing to work with anyone and has an incredible amount of patience. Valentina displays teamwork on a daily basis, and we are extremely fortunate to have her in our class. Congratulations, and continue on being a phenomenal role model in our class.
Good morning, Jefferson. I love the enthusiasm. I just want to say that 5th grade switches this year, and I have Valentina and Julian, and they are absolutely amazing, so wonderful choices. Now for Mr. Agowski and Mrs. Casella's class, we chose Ashton Howard. Mrs. Casella states, when I saw the trait for Student of the Month was teamwork, I knew Ashton was the perfect student to pick. He is constantly going out of his way to be a team player and help out anyone in the class who needs it. He is very responsible and always works his hardest while in groups. He displays good problem-solving skills, communication, collaboration, and makes the best decisions. Anyone would be lucky to have Ashton on their team, and I am so lucky to have him in my class. Congratulations.
Way to go, 5th graders. Congratulations. All right, 6th grade, come on down.
Good morning, everyone. Our Student of the Month for October is Valentina Pena. Her classmates say she is a model for the life skill of teamwork. They said she is always helping people when they need it and never has an issue with any group she works with. Her classmates also said she shows great leadership skills and is always willing to help a classmate out with whatever they need. She reminds them of the school rules in a polite and respectful way. One classmate said, Valentina is a good pick for teamwork because she listens, follows rules, works well with everyone, and is very smart, kind, and caring. Valentina, those are some really great traits. We hope you keep up the great work. Good afternoon. Our October Student of the Month is Giovanni Jimenez. Giovanni has shown teamwork by effectively collaborating with his peers and offering assistance to complete tasks whenever he can. I've watched him as he patiently, kindly, and unbiasedly helps those around him. I watch him as he tries to explain a question or task to someone struggling, refocus his group to keep them on task, initiate and keep table discussions going, or just help someone find the page we're working on. Additionally, his classmates had this to say about him. Gio is a very hardworking student and almost never gets distracted by other students. He's worked with people who are very difficult to work with and always manages to get the work done. If I'm having a bad day, he will comfort me and make me laugh. He helps me when I'm confused, and if I drop something on the floor, he'll help me pick it up. He has helped me so many times on that one thing that I just can't seem to understand. Not only is he a good helper, but he is a good friend and always will be. Again, congratulations, Giovanni.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Rogowski, that's enthusiasm. Mr. Green's Student of the Month is Alexandra Zuniga Felix. Alexandra has been chosen as our class October Student of the Month. Her classmates say Alexi is hardworking and a very good teammate. Lexi is a good listener and shares ideas with others while allowing others while allowing others to share their ideas. Her classmates felt very strongly about this month's Student of the Month. It was almost unanimous. Congratulations, Lexi.
Congratulations, 6th grade. All right, now to find out about our classes of the month for our special areas. Our art class of the month for the month of October for teamwork is presented to Mrs. Lawrick's class. All right, the next specials area, the music class of the month for October for the PBIS trait of teamwork is presented to Mrs. Lawrick's class. All right, the library class of the month for the PBIS trait of teamwork is presented to Mrs. Marsden's class. The PE class of the month for the month of October for the PBIS trait of teamwork is presented to Mrs. Laura's class. Congratulations. Wow, 3. All right, before we move into our PBIS classroom tokens prize, I do want to bring up the fact that during the month of October, we celebrated PARP, and we had a theme this year of Hooked on Books, and many of you every day pass the bulletin board outside of the art room right by the cafeteria, and you've been able to see our PARP bulletin board with the fish on there, where everybody hopefully was able to write down a favorite book of theirs and color in the fish and put it up on the board. Big thank you to Mrs. Spina for organizing PARP this year. So what we do is look at those classes that had the most participation, the most students participating in each class, and with 70% of the classroom participating for PARP, our Hooked on Books 2024 PARP classroom with the highest participation is awarded to Ms. Rivera's class. So, Ms. Rivera, if your student of the month could come up and get your certificate and spin the wheel for a prize. All right, a popcorn party. I will be sure to stop by your room and make arrangements for a popcorn party. All right. Now, on to the exciting part of our PBIS classroom tokens. I know there was quite the competition. So we will have our teachers stand up at this time. All right, teachers, stay standing if if your class received at least one PBIS classroom paw token for the month of October. And just for our guests, this is kind of what they look like. I got my bag replenished. All right? Stay standing if your class had at least 2 PBIS classroom tokens. At least 3. Let's jump to 5. Stay standing if your class received at least 5. Ooh. Ooh. 6. Let's jump again. 8. 10. Let's say 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. He thought he had it too. We had a conversation this morning. 17. 18. 19. What I'll tell you is during our first award ceremony this morning, one of the first grade classrooms also had 23 PBIS classroom tokens, so that was pretty impressive. So 23 was the magic number for the month of October. So just a reminder to our teachers, that starts again you can actually start it again now until our next PBIS assembly. So the ones that you've received, please hand them back. The cafeteria needs them back. Our specials teachers definitely need them back so they can hand them out again this coming month. And we'll have another round of this at our November PBIS assembly. Congratulations, Ms. Lelrick. Wow. You guys got some stuff, good stuff going on for the month of October. I hope she did. She did. All right. For November, starting on Friday, November 1st, we will be shifting from teamwork as our focus, although it will continue to be an important trait that we hope all of our students show throughout the school year. We will be shifting our focus to that characteristic trait of bravery. So you guys all know another word for bravery. What's another word for bravery? Being courageous or having courage. So as we move into this new month, I want you to think of ways that you can show bravery here at school. And you don't need to be a superhero to be brave. Brave is sometimes just making the right decision when maybe other people aren't. Or brave can also be just trying something new that you know might not be as fun or as exciting or as easy as your other options. So think about ways you can be brave and that you can show them here at school, and we'll be celebrating that at the end of November.